Hello, everyone in the Secrets of Sleep Baby and Toddler Sleep Help group. My name is Courtney. I am your host. I am a pediatric sleep consultant, and I'm here to help you get a great night of sleep. One question from someone I was speaking to today they wanted to know about co-sleeping versus crib sleeping and whether they can have a really great sleeper and be a co-sleeping family. This is a family that, I'll just kind of give the info just so that you know. This is a family that, the mom was Asian, and she said, in our culture, people co-sleep, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like post below if you're a co-sleeping family and you like to co-sleep and you want to co-sleep, and that's totally fine. Okay. Yeah, lots of cultures around the world co-sleep, and some others prefer to use cribs, and both are okay. Neither is right or wrong. What to me as a sleep consultant is really important is number one, what is your goal? So this family, they're not sure what their goal is if they want to co-sleep or crib sleep. It's totally okay. This is something that to me is important. If you are a co-sleeping family and you hate it and you want your baby to sleep in the crib and you're doing it because you just can't get your baby to sleep in the crib, then that to me is something that I'm like, okay, like let's talk about that, But if you're a co-sleeping family and you love co-sleeping, but your baby is waking up, lots in the night, or, like this family, their baby was waking up once in the night for a very large period of time, let's talk about that, okay? Babies can be great sleepers and co-sleeping. They can be great sleepers and crib sleeping, and they can be bad sleepers while co-sleeping and bad sleepers while crib sleeping, okay? And this is because the habit that is causing the challenges with sleep is usually a sleep association. So for some families, this is they are feeding to sleep, or they are needing to be rocked to sleep, or maybe it's a soother baby who's, waking up frequently for the soother to be placed back in the bed. There's lots of different reasons why this can be. So to me, if you joined my 3 Weeks to Better Sleep program and you were currently co-sleeping, very common, but your goal was to be a crib sleeping family, and let's say you were breastfeeding your baby to sleep in the night, we would work for the first 2 weeks of the program on that habit right there. Okay? And that's because whether your baby is co-sleeping or crib sleeping, it is just geography. Okay? And we want to work on the true habit, the real reason for the challenges with sleep. And that's what we do in my 3 Weeks Better Sleep program. Once your baby is sleeping through the night, it really is easy if you were a co-sleeping family to then be like, you know what, not loving the co-sleeping. Let's just put the baby into, the crib instead. It's easy to do that when you have a baby that's sleeping really amazing and doesn't need help in order to fall asleep. Because at that point in time, you would just do your feed with your baby, eyes open and awake, place the baby into their, bed, and they would roll over and fall asleep. And it wouldn't be such a big deal. Whereas right now, if you're, breastfeeding your baby to sleep or rocking your baby to sleep and trying to put your baby into bed, they're not going to be able to be sleeping very well because they're going to wake up in their light point in their sleep. They're going to look around and be like, where the heck am I? That's what it's about. So post below if you are a co-sleeping family and you're not loving it. Or if you are, a crib sleeping family and your baby still wakes up constantly and you want to work on it. Post below and we can talk about this. Send me a DM if you want to be one of the families that does the 3 Weeks to Better Sleep program and has a really awesome night of sleep in 3 weeks' time. So if you are just hating co-sleeping and that's something that you want to stop doing, send me the DM, I hate co-sleeping, and we can book a free sleep strategy call. We can get down to the bottom of it. We can make changes so that you don't have to do this anymore. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.